everyone. Hello, everyone. Let us start now our lesson about what is the earth science. Oh, 1 minute. So, as we talked in the last session, in the last period or session, that we talk about what is the earth science and also the branches of the earth science. Here, we will talk about also the earth science, but about only the 5 basic branches or the 4 of earth science. So let us start. Firstly, these sciences are interdisciplinary in nature, as geoscientists need to know the core sciences of chemistry, physics, and math. Okay, so what these sciences are, also the geoscientists need to know the science, the core, the basic of chemistry, physics, and earth, because it will help them to know the earth science. So earth is where we live. What affects us affects us. Also, what affects it and affects us. So the sciences are interdisciplinary in nature, because the geoscientists need to know the core, the basic of the science. The core means, as the earth has three layers, the last one is the core, means the hottest. So what the geoscientists need to know the core sciences of chemistry, physics, and math, and also as we know that the earth is the place where we live in. So it will affect us and affects itself also. Here. So therefore, there are crossovers to many other areas of study. So therefore, there are many things, many other areas to study, like archaeology, biology, computer science, ecology, engineering, geography, material science, microbiology, soil science, water resources. So biology is the knowing of the life of the human and other. Computer science, it is the computer, how you can use the PowerPoint, Excel, and other things. While about ecology, it is the study of the living organism and its attraction around it. Engineering is how to build or how to build the stadium, the houses, and other. Geography is the geography mean about the places where it's located, where we can find this and other. Material science and microbiology, soil science, water resources, and other. What is the earth science? So the earth science, only 1 minute please. 1 minute. So the earth science is the study. What is the earth science? Is the study of the air, and it is measured in space. So the earth science is the study of the air. It talks about the air and the other planets, other galaxies, other stars, and it is measured in space. Now, we talk about what is the earth science and also the introduction. As we talked in the last slide, that the earth science is the study of the earth and the other planets, galaxies, stars, and other things in the space. Right? The neighbors to the earth in the space also an exciting science with many interesting and practical applications. So it is an exciting science. You know about the earth, you know about the stars, the galaxies around us. Also, we know about the solar system and the others galaxies. What it is an exciting science, and with all of this, it had practical and interesting application to do. Now we are talking about the introduction, then we will talk about the 4 earth science. So about the introduction that we say that some earth scientists use their knowledge of the air, what to look at, what they use it to what. So the earth scientists use their knowledge of the earth what to locate and develop energy and mineral resources. So they use their knowledge of the earth to locate and develop energy and mineral resources. Others study the impact of human activity on Earth, implement and design methods to protect the planet. Some use their knowledge about earth processes such as volcanoes, earthquakes, and hurricanes to plan communities that will not expose people to these dangerous events. So others study the impact of human activity on Earth environment and design methods to protect the planet. Other scientists study how they can protect the Earth from the wrong human activity, mean like the factory smoke go out to the air, and there will be more carbon dioxide and the cutting of the tree that it is called as deforestation and others. So some scientists start to study how they can impact of the human activity on the earth, the environment and design method. Also, what they design, they make the method how to they can protect their planet, our planet. Also, some use their knowledge about earth processes such as volcanoes, earthquakes, and hurricanes to plan communities that will not expose people to this dangerous evil. So also some scientists use their knowledge about the air processes such as volcanoes and earthquakes and hurricanes what to plan communities that will not expose people. So to plan the community that will not be hurt with these about these dangerous events. Okay. In religion, I mean, for our summary that some scientists use their knowledge of Earth to locate and develop energy and mineral sources, and others use it to impact the human activity and design and make other methods to protect our environment or our planet. Also, some knowledge about earth processes, also what such as volcanoes, earthquakes, hurricanes, plant communities, what that will not be exposed by people, expose people to these dangerous events. Now we have 4 earth science. Many different sciences are used to learn about the earth. However, the 4 basic areas of earth science study are geology, meteorology, oceanology, and astronomy. So we have 4 basic branches of earth science. They are geology, meteorology, oceanography, and astronomy. So also we have learned in the past session that we take many branches of earth science and we talk about it. But now we will be focusing on these 4 basic earth science. but not in a large explanation. It will be brief explanation, short explanation. Mapping the inside of canon, Dr. Alfred C. Fenelon, a instance professor of diabetics at the New Mexico state of small explorers on the flank of Mountain Elbrus, a volcano in Antarctica. So vibration from the explosion travel into the air and the select of structure below. Her instrument record the vibration. She uses the data to prepare maps of the volcanoes interior. Photocontouring of Martin Reed, the National Science Coordination in the United States Antarctic Program. This has not so important. It is hard to explain it easily because they only talk that about someone called Dr. Alfred C. Senalos assistant for the visit at New Mexico teach set of small explorers of the flanks of Mountain Elbrus, where a volcano in Antarctica. Vibration from this exploration what travel into the air and what reflect of structures below. What her instruments record the vibration. What she also uses data what to prepare the maps of the volcanoes and as I told you, we will talk about astronomy, how Earth relates in space and time. Astronomy talking about how we can relate the Earth in the space and time in about the galaxy, the air. This all we talk about it as astronomy. About meteorology, how atmospheric conditions related with the climate. It will talk about the temperature of the atmosphere. About geology, how Earth's landforms and rock change over time. So how it can change over time. About oceanography, it is about the ocean and about the animals live in the ocean. So let us start with geology. So geology is the primary of Earth science. What geology is the primary, it is the first step of the Earth science. Okay, so it means the study of the Earth. What geology deals with? The combustion of Earth materials. So it deals with the combustion of Earth materials. The materials of the air, the structure of the earth, the layers of the earth, the three layers of the earth, mantle, core, and crust. Core, mantle, crust. Like this. 1 minute. The first one, crust, then mantle, then core. Okay, so geology is the first step to learn the earth science. Also, it is also mean the study of the earth. And the geology deals with the combustion, with the mixture of earth materials, earth structure, and the earth processes. What's happening in the earth also deals with geology. It is also concerned with the organism of the planet and how the planet has changed over time. It's also concerned with the organism, with the living things, the living organism like the human, animals, plants of the planet, and how the planet has changed over time. It concerned it have an importance with the organism. It have an importance with the organism of the planet, and how also. And it also talk about how the planet has changed over time. Also, what the biologists search for fuels and minerals. What also study natural hazard. What happening in natural hazard mean the earthquakes and others. And what also work to protect the Earth's environment. So in summary, in this paragraph, that the geology is the primary earth science talk about the study of the earth. So also it also have an importance with the organism of the planet and how the planet has changed over time. What the geologists search for fuels and what also minerals study also natural hazard and what work to protect Earth's environment. Also, it has a mixture of earth minerals, earth structure, and earth processes in its study when you study it. We still in geology is the science of the earth. Mapping lava flows. Now you talk about mapping lava flows about Charlie Pacon. Volcanologist those were the boundaries of the prehistoric lava flows from mountain of Alaska onto a map. This map will show the areas covered by past lava eruption can be used in the potential back of future eruption. So Charlie Pacon, a volcanologist, was the boundaries of the prehistoric of the mountain Vinanoff that the lava flows from Alaska. It's located in Alaska into a map. He showed it into a map, and this was covered by a past lava eruption. What can be also used to estimate the potential impact of a future eruption. Okay, now also we are in geology, the science of the air, and scientists in Alaska. Now the scientists in Alaska what have carried firearms for ground and pepper spray as protection against grizzly bear. So they have to carry, what they often carry, firearms for ground and pepper spray as protection against grizzly bears. The bears that are located there. So backpack contains food and survival gear. Real gear and a two-way radio to call his helicopter pilot. So the backpack what contains food and survival gear and a two-way radio what to call his helicopter pilot. Charles orange overalls what helped the pilot find him on pick-up day. So what Charles orange overalls helped the pilot find him on pick-up day. Now, 1 minute. Now we talk about meteorology, science of the atmosphere. The meteorology is the study of the atmosphere and how the processes in the atmosphere determine Earth's weather and climate. So meteorology is the study of the atmosphere and how the processes, like the water cycle and other processes, determine in our Earth weather and climate. Also, meteorology is a very practical science. Why it is a very practical science? Because everyone is concerned about the weather. Because here everyone are concerned. Everyone is have to be known, have to know about the weather. How the climate change over time in response to the action of people is a topic of argument worldwide concern in the importance. So our study of meteorology is important for the Earth. It is also critical importance in protecting our Earth. Without meteorology, We do not know if tomorrow there is an earthquake or there is an a rain like this. Rain, not rain, so we will not be careful if there is. So let us proceed. Now, meteorology. We will talk about all about the hydrologic cycle. Hydrologic cycle. Okay, earth science involves the study of systems. The study of systems such as the hydrological cycle. So it also involves the study of systems such as the hydrologic cycle. This type of system one can only be understood by using a knowledge of geology called as groundwater, and also meteorology, weather and climate, and oceanography, ocean system, and astronomy, energy input from the sun. So all you can know about the hydrologic cycle by using the 4 basic earth science branch. So geology have a branch called as groundwater. Meteorology have the branch of weather and climate. Oceanography have the ocean system, and the astronomy have the energy input from the sun. So what the hydrologic cycle is always in balance. It's always in balance, input and withdrawal must be equal. So it all be in balance, and input and withdrawal all must be equal. So what the scientists would determine the impact of any human. So what it can determine the impact of any human input or they from the system. Now we will go to the oceanography, science of the ocean. Oceanography is the study of earth, oceans, their combustion, movement, organisms, and processes. So oceanography is the study of earth, oceans, their combustion, movement, and organisms and processes. So how the ocean move, makes the organisms that are inside the ocean, the process that occurs in the ocean. So all we will learn in the oceanography, the science of ocean. Okay, so very fast we will say in this slide. So what ocean cover most of our planet and are the important sources for food and other commodities. So the ocean cover most of our planet, water is 79%, while the land is 21%. Why? Many of it is oceans. So also we take from the oceans the food, the fish, and other essential for our life. So what they are also increasing, being used as an energy source. So oceanography are also increasing generally, or oceans are also increasing. So what it's being used as an energy source. So what the ocean also have another influence on the weather. So what it is also have another influence on the weather and change in the in the oceans. Where can it drive or moderate climate change? So what the oceans also have another influence on the weather. Also what it have another influence on the weather and where it changed in the ocean. But it can drive or moderate the climate change. So the ocean also have another influence on the weather, have an importance on the weather, and the changes on the ocean try or moderate the climate change, can help the climate change. So the oceanographers work what to develop the ocean as the resource and protect it from the human impact, from the human activities, throwing the trash and other things here there. Also, what the goal is to utilize the oceans while minimizing the effect of our actions. So they work towards to develop the ocean as our resource and protect it from the human impact from us, from our wrong activities, and also they use to clean the ocean while minimizing the effects of our actions. Astronomy. We have also the importance of the Earth. Then we will finish. So let us very fast take it. Here. Now, astronomy is the study of the universe, the study of the universe, the space, the Earth, and the other things. Here are some examples. The moon carries the ocean tidal system. Astronaut impacts have repeatedly devastated Earth's inhabitants. And also the energy from the sun, how it drives our weather and climate. These are also examples about the studying space beyond Earth is important. I mean, rather than the Earth, other planets, other moons are it should be important for us to learn about it. It should be important. Why? Because we can know about the universe more and more. Universe. So the knowledge of astronomy is essential to understand the Earth. Astronomer what can also use a knowledge of Earth materials, processes, histories, but also to understand other planets, even those outside of our own solar system. Maybe we know, what are they called? Spaces or galaxies, rather than our solar system, that the Earth is one of its planets. So that is also important for Earth science in today's life. So today we live in a time when the Earth and its inhabitants face many challenges. So in this time, the Earth and its inhabitants what face many challenges, many things. Our climate is changing, and that change is being caused by human activity. So who caused this change in our air? By the human activity. It is caused by the human activity. The importance of the air science. Earth scientists recognize what this problem and what they play a key role. They play the key role in efforts to resolve it. So the earth scientists recognize this problem and play a key role, importance in efforts to resolve it. So what also we are challenged to develop a new sources of energy that will have minimal impact on climate, locate a new sources of metal, to develop new sources of energy, meanwhile, rather than using the light, we can use the LED lights to protect our environment and other things. We are also challenged to locating new sources of metal and the other mineral sources as known sources that are deregulated. And what also determine how Earth's increasing population can live and avoid source-free, such as volcanic activity, earthquake, landslide, floods, and more and more. These are also challenged to in the importance of the earth science. About the importance of the earth science is that these are just a few of the problems where the solution depends upon a deep understanding of earth science. So this only a few, mean there are many problems where solutions, only a few of the problems where solution depend upon a deep understanding to concentrate when you learn an earth science, you can understand this view of the problem based solution only depend upon a deep understanding of earth science. And for now, I want to thank you for listening to me, and also I hope to make to me like and share and subscribe for my channel and share it for everyone to take the information from it. Thank you. Thank you everyone and goodbye for now.